right away is a valuable resource in planning and sustaining your retirement. She's Heather Foster, investment advisor and fiduciary. Today we want to talk about the 5 things you should consider before rolling over your 401k. So let's run down the list. Give me number 1 first.
So what prompted me to do this is because I had somebody, without talking to me, before they talked to me, they rolled their 401k over, and when they did, they didn't stop to ask the question, is there any after-tax money in my 401k? And a lot of people don't realize it. Maybe they have Roth 401k money, or if you've over-contributed to a plan, some employer plans will actually allow you to over-contribute, and that money falls into an after-tax bucket. So there was commingled funds that went into a IRA, which is a hassle to get back out, and it comes out pro rata, so it's a big mess. So always ask before your 401k rollover, is there any after-tax money in my 401k?
Very important.
Because it is a mess if you try to get it back out. The next thing you should ask is there, do you have company stock in your 401k? So this is an opportunity, what we call NUA, or net unrealized assets, basically appreciation of employer stock. It's a way that you can actually separate the stock out and not do it as a full rollover into a IRA. What that does, Charity, is basically it takes the basis. You'll get taxed on that as ordinary income, but all of the gains inside of that stock can be rolled to a brokerage account and be taken as capital gains and not ordinary income, which can save a lot of tax money. The next thing to ask, obviously, is does your new employer, if you're looking at doing a 401k rollover, oftentimes it's because you've separated your employer.
Sure.
So you want to find out, does your new employer accept your old employer's 401k?
Sometimes they don't?
Sometimes they don't. It's a plan-specific thing. It's not like it's a federal or state thing. It is a plan-specific. So some employers will accept your old 401k money into the new 401k. And some will say, sorry, if you want to do something different with it, you're going to need to roll it to a IRA. The next thing you need to find out is if you're looking at doing that step, which is rolling it into your new employer plan, you need to find out what were your fees in your old plan and what are the fees in the new plan. Of course, that makes sense.
Right.
The other thing you want to look at is the investment options. Maybe your old investment account in your 401k had better options, so more options, more mutual fund options within. Maybe the new one doesn't have as good of things.
Sure.
So that's something that you want to look at as well. The next thing is the Roth 401k. You need to make sure that does this new employer plan have Roth 401k options in it? What are the options? What are the employer going to match? We talked about a few weeks ago about the fact that you can have professional management on your 401ks. So this conversation is coming up. 1, you don't want to make mistakes when rolling your 401k over. It can be a very costly mistake. 2, bring a professional involved to help with these rollover processes. Get a second set of eyes to, 1, give you a consultant, basically sit down with you, make sure that what you're thinking about doing, you're doing it the proper way, and then it's actually in your best interest to do those rollovers. And 3, you can always add a professional onto your 401k. You can pay a professional to actually manage those 401k funds other than just what we call a robo-advisor. A lot of them have now where you can, pay a management fee to have a service that will go in and rebalance your 401k for you. Again, a lot of people want that physical advisor that they can go in and sit down and talk to in person, and that's available as well.
I think we all want that personal touch. It makes sense. And 401ks are not what they used to be.
No, they're not.
It's not just something that, somebody's matching our money and we're throwing our money in there and you just sit and let it go. And
this is your livelihood.
Yeah, every quarter you open the envelope and see what's happening. This now is something you want managed, you want to pay attention to.
Do you want it to grow or do you not? And everyone says, well, of course I want it to grow. Do you want to pay more in taxes? No, no one wants to pay more in taxes. And the big kicker there is everyone talks about the Social Security system, and pensions are now a thing of the past. Most employers don't have pensions. So it comes down to what you save yourself and the reliance on the Social Security system, which a lot of concern there, obviously, with the Social Security system. So that 401k really is your nest egg to what you're going to live on for the rest of your life.
Absolutely. Well, if you want to make sure that you know all of these 5 things that Heather's talking about, all you have to do is give her a call. She can manage that 401k, or she can help you through what you need to do. Book that free consultation with her. Give her a call today or visit her online. If you mention Insight when you do that, then you're going to get a free gift. It's 234-2200. I'll spit that number out in just a minute. It's been a long Monday already. 234-2200. We'll be right back.